What up guys, as promised, got a battle against a half-decent battler, which is Wilechase. And this is an OU, and I led with my ambipom and try to fake out his ape. But of course, the ape will switch out into the rotom, which should have been formed, but I'm on diamond, so he just gets original. And I taunt him while he goes for a thunderbolt. This is in ×4, by the way, because it was a long old battle, so I had to put some of it in ×4 and some of it in ×2. So I U-turn out, and Bronzong gets hit by the thunderbolt, which is doing nothing really. So I trigger Macho Brace to him, because that's what my Bronzong does. So I get some leftovers, which is good. But then his taunt wears off, and he Will-O-Wisps me, which doesn't really matter, because I don't have any other attacks, but that one, Explosion, there you go. So I get my rocks up, and I'm just going to put him to sleep, which I was kind of hoping he'd switch out, but he doesn't. So I'm just going to switch out into my Scarfed Pinsir now, and I'm going to Stone Edge him because it's the only thing that actually have neutral on him. And oh, my camera's fucked up. I hope I fix that soon. I think I do. So yeah, I go for a Stone Edge, but that does like nothing, and it's going to be a 4-hit KO. That Rotom is bulky as dick. So I get a 4 KO, he gets a horribly long sleep, and I get min damage here, I think. Yep. So he goes down, and I get 4 Stone Edge hits in a row, which is actually pretty lucky. The hags even favoured me in this game, if I'm honest. That's how bad I am. So I predict the switch. No, I switch out because I've got Stone Edge. I'm locked into Stone Edge. And I just go into Zong for some death fodder. Any minute now. I cut loads of these communicating things out, and I left this one in, which is like the longest ever. Fucking hell, it is long. There we go. Retarded. Editing is retarded. So he gets a Calm Mind up, which is not good news for me. So I go for a Explosion, just because I don't want to go for a Hypnosis, thinking he might carry Sub. But it turns out he carries Wish in the end, not Sub. But it doesn't actually matter what I choose, because he just Thunderbolts me and I die. So I go to Pinsir now. Yep. So yep, I go to Pinsir, and I predict the switch, because I'm assuming he'll know I've got Earthquake. But this Raichu was actually the bane of my life. It had max HP and max defense because of the Calm Minding. And it was so bulky. So he stays in knowing he can take an Earthquake, and I overpredict and go for a close combat while he gets a Wish up. Which worked perfectly for him, because now he's going to be able to Calm Mind and on my switch, and he's going to be at +2. Which sucks. So all this shit goes down, and I bring out my Zapdos, and it's my physical Zapdos, but it has Roar, and I'm just hoping I can live a +2 Psychic or whatever it carries and roar it out. So I am praying for that right now. And he goes for the Psychic, and considering this Zapdos physically bulky, it lives like a bit of a monster, and gets rid of it, which was good. And it goes into his T-Tar, and it's named Josh, so I assume it's named after to be the man, and I'm thinking it's Scarfed, but I have nothing to take it. And, like, my good prediction is wasted, and he does actually get a Stone Edge. But, like, since I'm a hagsy piece of shit, he actually gets a miss here, and I get a Roostuff, which is pretty delicious for me. And that's another long communicating. Fucking hell. So yep, he gets the Stone Edge miss, and I just Roost, and that worked out beautifully for me. So now I even know he's locked into Stone Edge, because I didn't see any lefties or anything like that. And he was faster than me, obviously. Doi. Since this is physically bulky Zapdos, I'm pretty sure I can live a Stone Edge, so I just go for a T-Ball here. Try to get some damage on it. It won't do a lot, because he's got Sandstorm boost and all. And I actually live on a Slither. So I get my Thunderbolt off, it does a fair bit, and he hasn't got lefties, so he is going to start feeling all this damage that's going his way. And if I can keep my pincer alive, that cheetah's as good as dead. So, I just, I think I roost here, maybe? Yeah, I roost here, just saying, you never know, you might get another miss, and I might just get filthy lucky. And he actually swaps out and goes to his lead 8. So I get a roost off, and that's quite nice as well. And this guy's probably lifeable and stuff, so I'm pretty sure I roost again. I don't remember. It was a whole day ago. Can't expect me to remember things whole days ago. So we'll find out now. Only time will tell. Fuck's sake, I need a... Oh, he's stealth rocks. Delicious. So I go for a roost again. Yeah, I was going to try and life orb and sandstorm stall him. But I'm at full health now, that's okay. And those rocks do hurt me quite a bit, but it doesn't really... I'm not sure it makes a difference in the long run. So I'll just go for a T-bolt now, and he goes for Fire Blast. And I live it, and kill him with a T-bolt. This Zapdos set is powerful. It's a physical wall, and it lived a Fire Blast like that. I got a crit there. That might have mattered as well. Wow. See, that's how good Chase is. I hacked him over, and he actually still beats me. So my Zapdos is quite pretty. It's been going to town, and he brings in his Ments, which is pretty gay. I don't like that. I'll leave my Zapdos in for death fodder, because I have a Latias, which is faster. So, I want to see what kind of Ments is. And he just goes for the Draco Meteor. And I die. And I see he's Life Orbed, so he's Life Orb and Sandstorm and stuff. So, I'm pretty sure he'll die when my Latias comes in. So I bring in my Latias, knowing I'm faster, and I'm scared of the switch to Rachi, I really am. So I go for a Surf, that way it'll be neutral on the Ments and still probably kill, but we'll hit the Rachi quite nicely as well. Without any Calm Minds, it'll probably 2-hit KO. I'm hoping. But he stays in. Oh no, I went for a Thunderbolt apparently. Oh yeah, because the Surf wouldn't have been neutral on Ments, the Thunderbolt would have. That was right. And he lives on a Slither, and the Draco Meteor hits me. And I do live it, but the Latias would have been a lot more useful with full health, obviously. So that goes down to Life Orb. And I'm just going to get worn down by Sandstorm, so like even if he doesn't have to kill me, I'm going to die in like 2 more turns anyway. But he's got the Scizor, and that's going to Bullet Punch me. And I didn't really think it was worth saving Latias, because rocks and sandstorm and stuff, he's pretty much worthless. So now, I'm thinking my last chance, Gyarados. He'll have to swap the Scizor out, and I'm hoping I'll just get a DD up and sweep. So, things work out well, I get the Intimidate. He's going to have to switch out that Scizor lock and a Bullet Punch. And he does. And he goes to his Rachi. And this is where I find out how bulky that Rachi is. I'm on Skype with Lomax and Magnitude and Breezy, and I'm like, how much will an Earthquake from a +1 Gyarados do to a Rachi? And they were like, kill it, it'll kill it, it'll kill it. And I wasn't so sure myself, but I thought, okay, that's fine, I'll go for that anyway. So, I go for the Earthquake, knowing I'm not going to live a hit off him because he has Thunderbolt. And the Rachi takes the Earthquake like an absolute monster. Look at that. Barely touched it. And that's a +1, so that's one bulky fucking Rachi. And that leaves my Gyarados. So that sucks dick. I think that's the idea of his team. He gets the Sandstorm up and then just gets the Calm Mind up with the Rachi, and they can just live anything. So look, I go for the Earthquake with my Pinsir, and that doesn't even kill it. He lives on a Slither again. Which, I'm pretty sure it didn't matter, because the Scizor will rinse my Pinsir no matter what. So I don't think it made any difference, but still. Rachi was a beast there. and he just brings in Scizor, bullet punches that, and all that I've got left is my Ambipom. And I'll go for a fake out, but then he'll just bullet punch me to death. So that was a pretty good game by me and Chase. I was quite lucky to battle someone with so many subscribers, and that was good. So I'll have another battle up tomorrow more than likely, and that will be my special event battle thingy.